All right. Shalom. Public service announcement. You do not have to be polished around everybody that you come in contact with. Okay. So all of us has flaws. All of us have things we need to work on. So you do not have to put on the act as if you are perfect or all the way complete or have everything together. Because none of us has everything together. Right? So it's important to be your authentic self at all times, whether you're around people that you congregate with and fool with, or whether you're around people that you don't necessarily agree with or hang out with on a daily basis, right? It's important to be your authentic self at all times because that is what will shine the brightest. People that are all the way real, right? People that are willing to be themselves no matter who they are around, right? And I think a lot of times what get us in trouble, especially for people that think that they're super righteous or super religious or in or just in these different religious, sects, what gets us in trouble a lot is the fact that we put on this facade as if we have everything together. And a lot of times when we get around other people that are not like us, that that throws them off or that makes them not want to be around you because you're doing the most and you have to everything you have to say has to be something elevated and spiritual, and everything you do, it's almost as if you do no wrong, right? It's almost as if you putting up this facade as if you are perfect, and people see through that. They do. So if you want your light to shine the brightest, it's okay to be your authentic self. You do not have to be polished in front of people, right? Be yourself, flaws and all, right? Because I'm not saying to accept your flaws. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying to accept flaws. I'm saying be yourself, even with your flaws, right? Because people like authenticity, okay? Now, we should be working on our flaws and working to be perfected and be complete, right? That's the goal. The goal is to be complete, of course. But we do not have to put on this act as if we are polished. Okay. So I just want to leave y'all with that message. Be authentic. You do not have to be polished in front of people. You don't have to do that because that is what we call being fake. And people see through fake people. They do. And so that's one of the things that I used to have a problem with. Whenever I especially first started, reading my Bible and becoming more religious in my activities, I would act one way with my people that I would congregate with, but then around other people, right, such as maybe old friends or, certain family members, I would put on this act and be real stiff. Everything I have to say is elevated. I'm always trying to correct people. I'm always super elevated and trying to be super conscious with everything I say. And so people see that and it's just like, bruh, okay, you're doing too much and going with all that. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, you do all that and then you go home and you have this regular life, right? You speaking all elevated. Everything you're saying is woke and conscious, but then you go home and you still have problems and stuff that you got to deal with, right? So there's no point in acting polished in front of people, right? When you still have a real life you go back and live, right? There's no point in acting polished because if it's just fake. It's fake, right? So be yourself at all times. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to talk about your testimony. It's okay to, you know, just be you. Just be you. It's all right to be you. It's okay. It's all right. Right? So I just wanted to leave y'all with that message. So y'all have a good night. Peace and shalom.